Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Echo. Okay, whoever has that cell phone on, please turn it off. You're in the movie theater. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support people that make this game, or made, and or want to help them make other games, you can go to their Patreon. $3 a month. Hyena. So, on the last Let's Play, we were at the diner where we talked about our, sexuality and stuff like that. Hopefully I can say that in the first, minute of YouTube. And also, Leo came. We didn't expect him, and he seemed a bit possessive of me because, he's a big red flag and we used to date. Oof. Also, we had a dream right here where you see an otter there and he's talking to somebody, and there's something that seems a bit clingy. Okay, there we go. I was like, can't get to the next scene. Reset my face. And start. Ah, heck. I found myself panting, sitting upright in the bed of our motel room. My phone is vibrating against the nightstand for quite a while. Reaching over, I grab it and hit the answer button, my eyes too hazy with sleep to read the caller ID. Hello? Hey. I catch the distinctive baritone mumble on the other end. Leo? That's me. You just waking up? I thought you were gonna film. You were gonna film for your project before we hit the mall. Squinting at the screen of my phone, I see that it's 9:02 a.m. Additionally, I realize that Jenna is staring at me from her bed, the covers up to her chest, and her laptop on her lap, or in her lap. The sound of running water must mean TJ's in the bathroom, taking one of his legendarily long showers. I'm on spring break. I'm not really imposing too strict of a schedule on myself. I yawn, trying to snap my focus back to reality. Despite having slept for at least 10 hours, boy, that must feel good, I don't feel rested at all. It is really weird how that happens. Like, when I would be at work, this last trip, I would go to sleep an hour earlier, so I'd have like 9 hours of sleep a night, and that'd be great. But here at home, not so much. I just can't sleep like more than 8 hours. Lazy otter. Feh. Alright. I just called to let you college kids know that I'll be at the motel in around 10 minutes. Great. What? Nothing. Chase? What? I'm hanging up now. I need to put on some clothes. Oh, see, I set my phone down back on the nightstand and slide out of the bed. Still rubbing my eyes a bit, I dig through my duffel bag for a decent outfit. As I pull out a pair of khaki cargo shorts, I hear Jenna clear her throat. You're still dealing with sleep paralysis? Huh? You woke up swearing pretty loudly. I'm surprised TJ didn't leap from a shower to check up on you. I feel a twinge of embarrassment. Oh. It wasn't paralysis this time. Just regular bad dreams and such. Never had sleep paralysis. Had sleep punching myself in the face-ness. That is not a joke. Every now and then, like, it's extremely rare, but I might punch myself in the face. Also, Leo will be here in 10 minutes, so you might want to get dressed and out of my bed. He might suspect things. Humph. I see her type something quickly upon her laptop before shutting it. She slides it out of sight beneath the nightstand. I guess she doesn't trust the cleaning staff. Do you still see a therapist? Nah, I'm not sure. The one in Peyton helped, And you know how things are at Pueblo. No, I don't actually. Oh, me? I don't know. Everybody's got mental disorder or something. It's trendy, and no one takes you seriously. That's just the stuff that Leo says. They have free counseling services available running out of the psychology department. That's the thing. If you go to college or something like that and you get free mental services, you should take advantage of that. Which is kind of funny because I have some from work and I never use it. You should. You don't pay all that tuition money for nothing. You might as well use it. Well, don't you go? I slide on an old t-shirt with Southwestern Ventures printed on the front, the red dye having faded to pink at this point. No. But I don't suffer from hallucinations, sleep paralysis, or other night terrors. Please tell me you're at least still taking your medication? None of that helped, so no. God, I remember I was going on a trip with somebody. It was like a school trip, and they were my work buddy, and they were like, hey, I'm gonna not take my medication for my trip, or they didn't take any or something like that. They had to leave. So remember, kids, take your medication. And do studies. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm not a medicine guy. So don't take my advice, I guess. Chase. I catch the look she gives me. It's different from her usual, almost parental stare. Her brow is lifted, as she seems more than just concerned. A glimmer of worry present on her face. I find myself turning away from her abruptly, as if I had seen something I shouldn't have. Trying to keep myself busy with something, I take a bagel from our little communal sack of food on the table, eating it over a napkin. I can hear TJ at this point trying to dry himself off in the bathroom with a cheap motel dryer. Those things must get a lot of work if they, in the furry world. Or as Don Course puts it, God bless technology and those extra absorbent towels. It isn't exactly a full-body machine like the ones back in Pueblo, so it takes forever. Oh, so they do have a full-body one, huh? Especially someone furred like TJ. He turns into a damn poofball after a minute in one of those things. Meanwhile, Jenna busies herself with getting dressed behind me. I don't know why this feels so awkward. Usually Jenna is the one person I can speak with and not worry about this sort of thing. Housekeeping. Housekeeping? Wolf Boy is here. Just a minute. I step over towards the bathroom door. Hey TJ, Leo's at the door. Hurry up if you can. What? Leo's at the door. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, sorry, I'll hurry. Glancing over, I see the door handle jiggle. It's still locked. It's weird that it just doesn't have anything over the screen there. Not very patient, is he? He never was. The knocking continues, and I hear Jenna sigh as she moves from the corner of her bed to the door, unlocking and opening it. Here's Leo! It is at this point I realize she isn't fully dressed yet, her body covered only by a pair of bra and panties. Leo starts to say something, but the words visibly catch his throat as he realizes Jenna's state of undress. Yeah, we've been banging. And TJ watches from the cuck chair. Might just save that for a clip, if I can remember to, actually take that. His jowls visibly thin along the corners of his muzzle, his auburn eyes flicking briefly to me, then back to the fennec in front of him. You said you'd be here at 9:30, Leo. What's your problem? Leo blinks. What is my problem? Why are you naked? Because you wouldn't stop pounding on the door, and I didn't want to deal with the creepy guy at the front desk yelling at us. Now, wait outside. Like Chase said, just a minute. Pucci. Jenna shuts the door. I stare, awestruck. Jenna moving back to her suitcase of clothes and rifling through it. Nice. Wait. But she didn't have any... Okay, sorry. Back. She had clothes on before, and then she took them off. Chase, you want to bring that snack bag with us at the mall? I think I have some peanut butter pretzels in there. It takes her only a moment for her to slip on her familiar black tank top and shorts. You see, we only have one set of clothes mostly. She sits back on the edge of the bed, taking a small comb from one of her drawers and grooming her head fur. Despite the fact it looks perfect already. TJ emerges from the bathroom, his fur not adequately combed, and giving him a sort of lion's mane look that usually only punk guys go for. I smirk a little and grab the bag of food, TJ frowning at me self-consciously. I thought we were in a hurry. It's alright, TJ. Don't worry. There's no need to rush. Don't we have to get Carl all his birthday stuff before the party this afternoon, though? Yes, but this is Carl we're talking about. He doesn't wake up until mid-afternoon. If we showed up too early, he'd be too groggy to realize what's happening. That's true. I'm not really sure how I feel about the whole early surprise party idea anyway. But it does give me an excuse to check out the comic book store at the mall, yeah? On a visit to the music store, there's a new Cherry Bloom album out, and I like a physical copy. He pauses. TJ seems to be in the midst of trying to push down his excitement excess floof. If you have time, I mean. Jenna nods, picking up her phone and purse before heading to the door. We follow. All I'm saying is that it's real stupid that you all drive all the way back here just to hang out with each other alone. Even Carl and Flynn are sticking together by themselves, eh? Y'all can do that when you three are not on break. Also, you say that, Leo? When it was just me and you told everybody I didn't want to see them? Or was too busy? Leo stares ahead, poking his tongue against the inside of his cheek, eyes squinted against the rising sun. His lecture is answered with a resounding silence. Even TJ doesn't chime in. He clicks his tongue against the roof of his mouth. This is primarily due to Flynn's behavior, you know. Feh. You should put your pride aside. Really? Well, I was about to say really, but Jen said really. Oh, God. I see TJ slide down some in the back seat. Leo insisted I sit shotgun, so I can't really hide as well. I'm saying that even if you don't like Flynn a whole lot right now, he wins if we can't fucking get over his tantrums. Flynn wins? If we continue to put up with this awful... Wait, Flynn wins if we continue to put up with his awfulness. I was kind of going, maybe it's a question mark. He's older than all of us, and still acts like a child. He needs to apologize, to become aware that his actions have consequences. Ignoring the problem... sorry. Reading yawns. Also, it's late. Ignoring the problem like this isn't how... It isn't there helps no one. That mindset is why I had to speak to Chase early on. Oh, God. You sure are insistent on that, aren't you? Sound like you got to engender or something. I see the wolf glance sidelong towards me, his expression briefly softening. Why would I have an agenda to separate you and Chase? He's 21. He can make the decision on his own. I just didn't want to have to deal with you two prancing around it the whole time. Wouldn't be the first time, girlie. TJ is practically on the floor at this point. He's so far down in the seat. Leo glances over at me again. I can tell my lack of response is starting to put him on edge. Honestly, though, I have no idea what to say. you two have decided on your relationship status, right? It's been years, and you're still wearing that bracelet. Come on, let's not have this talk while we're all trapped in the vehicle for the next 30 minutes. Don't worry, Otter. I'm not gonna drive us over the guardrail or something. Well, at least not with the help of a monster. Just saying. At this point, that might be preferable to continuing this conversation. Another silence follows. I can feel Jenna's expectant stare upon the back of my neck. Finally, Leo speaks. I'm gonna put on some music. Yeah? Any preferences? We don't get any stations out here but the hillbilly cavalcade ones between Echo and Payton. Well, I've got a CD here. My curiosity peaks. I see Leo look towards me, then nod to the glove box, with a smirk tugging at the corner of his muzzle. I think I know exactly what CD he's thinking of. I put the little clasp on the dashboard. Instead of a CD, a slew of balled-up napkins fall into my lap. I don't think much of it until I spy a mostly empty bottle of water-based lube, sitting in the glove box. Leo. I remember this scene from, like, I guess other people that's played this game and being like, Leo's a red flag, and it's like, seriously? Oh, gross. Like, here's the thing. Okay, I have masturbated in the car before, but you don't leave the stuff in the thing. Leo looks over and his eyes go wide. Puta madre, fuck. He makes a sound somewhere between a sigh and nervous laughter. I forgot about that. You don't forget about a whole bunch of them, man. Jenna cranes her head to see what the fuss is about. She lets out an amused grunt. That's nothing you haven't had your hands on before, Chase. I mean, it do be like that. Ugh. Leo's ears seem downright flush at this point, pinned to the side of his head. Context is key, as I say, yeah? Don't worry, guys. There's a trash thingy back here. TJ unbuckles and reaches forward, collecting at least 9 balled-up tissues in his paws. TJ. We all look on in horror. TJ, put those down! Oh, my sweet summer child. Also, does he just have, like, night dreams all the time? Because here's the thing. Before, and sorry that this, I mean, we just talked about cum, but for context for me, before I found out what masturbation was, and I pretty much learned at, like, what, 17, I just was more interested in other things than that. I would be having, you know, those nights, what do they call it? Wet dreams? Like, every other night. I thought I was wetting the bed for years. But I was wetting it for a different reason. It do be like that. Anyways, sure, it's empty. It is Wednesday morning. We're like the only car in the back parking lots, though. Kinda spooky. I ain't afraid of no parking lot. I ain't afraid of no parking lot. Leo smiles, looking bad at us, waiting for applause. The only thing that scares me anymore is college debt. Makes you glad I'm not going to college then. Don't say that. I catch up and walk alongside the others. It's strange seeing all these parking spaces completely unused. Why not? I mean, what if you want to make a career change? I guess this is 2010s. I mean, yeah, I was also in college and looking for work around this time. But, yeah, college ain't all it's cracked up to be. I'll join the army. That way, if I do want to go back to school, it'll be really cheap with the whole GI Bill. It's something that's the route so many have to take to get educated. Isn't like I got nifty tribal association scholarship. Blah. I decide this is a good time to interject. It's like, never mind, I'm not gonna get it. I hope this place is actually open. We approach the doors, Leo looking back at us. Moment of truth. Also, moment of truth has my face. He tugs once. It doesn't budge. Stupid thing. It says push. The wolf nudges the door open with one arm. Oh, yeah, I know. I was just... TJ giggles. Huh. I remember this place feeling so much bigger as a kid. Nowadays, it was kinda claustrophobic. Might just be Pueblo spoiling me though. Oh geez, not very busy at all. Everything's shuttered. Internet shopping exists now, Teach. Oh yeah, I figured. It's just kinda sad, that's all. The Lynx steps off towards one of the closed shops. The perforated steel roller shutters, allowing just enough visibility to peek in. This used to be the mask shop. I don't think Carl needs any masks. At least he's got a secret bank robbing life we don't know about. Leo smiles lopsidedly. You know, he might actually want a lucha wolf mask or something. I remember as a kid, Carl always spouted off random wrestling facts. The fake kind though, and most of it sounded more like soap opera storylines than actual sport. I realized he never got into it, but it still is funny back whenever we're facing some problem. Carl's trademark motivational catchphrase was suplex it. Internet modem not working? Suplex it. Fetching pull, all tango online? Suplex it. Having to deal with a bully? Suplex him. It was the only thing Sydney's that guy, and him both got along over. They don't really make those sort of things for Ram Face's Otter. I don't think he'll actually wear it. It's more like a collectible. He has enough of that sort of stuff already. His room is already a cluttered mess. We'd just be adding to the pile. Carl sent me a picture of it over Christmas, and it looks exactly the same as it did when we were back in high school. It reminds him of better times, I suppose. Yes, but the issue is that he doesn't actually leave his room to make some new, better times for himself. Jeez, that's kinda calling on to me, I guess. I should be more social, but man, it's been hard since I got back from work with a broken hand and being sick. Oops. He just dwells on nostalgia for video games I haven't touched since I was 12. Okay, seriously, Jenna, you're lovely. Get off my back, please. Yard sailing? A lot of the junk. Oh, yard sailing. Selling? Whatever. A lot of the junk might do him some good. Leo chuckles, rubbing his forehead. Happy birthday, Carl. Instead of giving you a gift this year, we're selling your shit. I see Jenna smile, letting out a little amused huff before moving on. I realize that TJ is still standing in front of the closed mask shop. Hey, you coming? I see him bristle, startled from the thoughts, and pulled back into reality. Oh yeah, sorry, I just knew a girl who worked here. I hope she's okay. I nod, not really sure what to say, in response to that, as the feeling catches up to us. We pass even more shuttered shops. Most of the pagodas are still open, but they're manned mainly by really foreign dudes who are transfixed on their cell phones. I don't blame them either. In a place like this, the shift hours must drag on. I was fortunate enough to have a part-time job as a patent newspaper printer in high school, and it kept me pretty busy. Plus, I gotta tell people that I worked for the city paper. Oh no, the music store is gone. That's probably the least surprising closure yet. I really like the physical stuff. My mom and dad sent me this vinyl record player for my birthday. My other dorm mates and I listen to it in the common room all the time. Tej, you a hipster now? I see TJ blink, turning to look at Leo, a little wide-eyed. What? No! I don't know, Gato. Cherry Bloom is pretty underground. They're one of the top-selling alternative music artists of 200s. Alternative is just another word for indie. Man, I need an indie girlfriend. Or boyfriend. I'd bet TJ has an aesthetic blog? What? I don't even know what that means. Wait, I don't even know what that is. But yes, it sounds like something TJ would have. It's really weird when you play like one of these games and you say the exact same thing they say at the exact same time, but you didn't even read it. Jenna covers her muzzle with a paw, stifling her snicker. Usually, she's the one to put a stop to any TJ ripping going on, but I suppose this is lighthearted enough where she doesn't mind. It's okay, TJ. I enjoy having physical copies of things as well, especially now I'm living alone in Pueblo. I don't have to worry about anyone going into my room and pawing my stuff. Words. She says it so nonchalantly, but I remember how horrible and common that problem was for her. Leo and Flynn helped her install a lock on the door, but then her parents just took the door itself away a week later. God, I hate when, like, I never had to deal with that, thankfully. Parents are good. Mostly. But, hate the type of parents that are like, well, you're not gonna have a door because you don't need privacy under my roof, kind of things. Like, bad parenting. I'm not looking forward to having to pack it all up for the move to Weston, though. I'll stop by and help you pack when the time comes. I say that with a bit more finality than intended, and it makes it feel a bit sad. It's like Jen and I barely ever hung out while we had the chance, and now we might never again. That'd be nice of you, Chase. Thank you. I force a smile and nod. She perks a brow in my direction. As TJ and Leo have a back and forth about how many times the lynx has worn flannel, TJ hangs back a bit to walk alongside me. She reaches over, gingerly grasping onto my wrist. I feel her thumb rub across my forearm, and it's like electricity, the fur standing up around my collar. Sup? At first I think she's just trying to get my attention, which she clearly now has, but her touch is more reassuring than firm. I watch Leo gesticulate wildly with his back turned in front of me, and I can feel my heart thud in my chest. I expect Jen to say something, but she's completely silent. God, I'm the guy here. I'm the one supposed to be taking charge with this sort of thing, right? But here I am, pink-eared, like a brushing bride, I have my wrist held by a girl. My nostrils flare some, and I pull away, Jenna giving me an indescribable look. Indescribable? I reach over and fully take her paw in mine, squeezing some, a wry expression across her face, and I feel her hip bump into my thigh. How does that work? Whatever. Oh, she's so short, but she certainly doesn't act like it in any way. The stereotype about meek phoenix is completely untrue. Oh, damn it. She wiggles free from my grasp with surprising deftness, pointing ahead. Sure enough, Birchfire Comics is completely gone, the interior dark and empty behind the chain link roller grill. She sighs, crossing her arms over her chest. Her turquoise eyes shift sideward. Shit, that sucks. I'm sorry, Jenna. She straightens suddenly, then walks ahead of me. I'm gonna go with TJ and find him a bathroom to wash his paws. I see her walk over I see you walk up besides the two of them in front of us. So wait, go back. Why? She nudges TJ, saying something to him and Leo before they move off in the direction of the food court. I can't believe TJ is about 20 years old at this point and still getting babied by her. Leo is left standing there, his paws in his pockets and his face devoid of expression. He looks back at me, putting on a tepid smile. Wanna check out the family plex? I shrug non-committally. You guys said it yourself. There's no rush. I'm hit with the realization, and I furrow my brow up at him. You heard that? He just maintains a smile and beckons me along before turning. Maybe give it another 10 minutes? I don't know. The thing is, it's like, personally I'm going, okay. We're going to continue until we go to, what is his name? The guy's house. But it's also like, well, now I don't know how long this is going to take, so yeah. That's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So, please comment, guys. I like comments, damage you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that have grown. Please remember to spay new animals have control the pit population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that made this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to Patreon, where it's $3 a month. They already made the game, but they are making other games. And until next time, let's wait. Me, GamerWolfSix. Oh, that sharp turn hurt my head. Echo, a game where hopefully nobody does any bad things. But that's probably not true. So thanks and see you.